Beautiful evening to everyone listening to me. Today being 12th of November 2024. I am coming your way based on the promise I promised you people, that I've given the president of self-developers to retrace his steps and put all his records straight within 7 days. And if he refused, that I will come out to tell the masses the truth. And that is why I am here, for the sake of people that I brought and convinced to enroll into self-developers, since they said it was free. And also to every other meaningful Nigerians who will listen and consider the past and do the needful in time like this. Since ever I met with I had in contact with the presidents and the secretaries of self-developers, they have piloted so many projects using different organizations and extorting so much money into their private accounts. The evidence is there. And they have collected so much money from the poor Nigerians without fulfilling any of those promises. First, they started with federal government loan. That there is a loan that the federal government will be giving. And everyone jumped in, paid money. Second, they came up with national social database, where the president and the secretary, in one of the general meeting, says that the money is available and accessible. Please, my fellow Nigerians in the grant community, if someone used the word available and accessible, what is the meaning of that? And this happened more than 5 months now. The money hasn't been paid to the millions of Nigerians they have collected money from, extorted money from them, and cash out till date. Third, they came up with Rice Farmers Project, NDDC Rice Farmers Project. And the secretary practically extorted monies with our president from Nigerians. And I brought so many people too into that project, which by the grace of God, I am refunding some of those money to the people. And because they are people without conscience, whenever you ask them about the project, any of these projects, they pay deaf ear to it because they are launching for another project. Fourth is self-developers. They told the masses that it is free, and thousands of Nigerians keyed in, registered, subscribed. I am not disputing the fact that they will need money to fund the project. But I believe that if financial needs arise, it is their place to use the previous monies they have extorted from the previous project. to fund these self-developers and still maintained their integrity as free. And even if they have embezzled all and the money is not available, is not accessible again, I mean, the money they extorted is not there again, they should borrow money. Which someone volunteered to borrow them money. All the person asks them is the monogram. All the person asks them is the verifications of their organizations, their credibility for them to deliver, so that the person will not just come and dump 200 million for nothing. They refuse to collect the money. They refused because to them it was going to hang them up. They went ahead to levy the local governments 20,000 naira, or the local government should pay 20,000 and the state should pay 50,000 naira. I have the records of from their platforms, the post concerning this. Now, it is 10,000 naira per organization. If you multiply that with over 70,000 organizations, you know what that means. Well, I know that the position given to me in that organization was an enviable one. Project director, national project director. Tell me who will be in such position and then decide to relinquish himself to leave the project of such, if not for issues of extortions. If not for issues of extortions, that is a very nice project. If it were still free, because of my image, I am to advise Nigerians to be careful not to be scammed again. Why the self-developers is ongoing, the secretary also established another organization called Inidan Infew Government Grants Forum, which I have posted on this platform. And they also collect monies from so many Nigerians. Now, why Inidan is also working on whatever they call it, Inidan Infew Government Grant, that I've just posted on this platform now. The president on his own also registered another organization called Edwin Amazing Empowerment Foundation. And he wants to use that to substitute the self-developers in future. That is the organizations he wants to use and shut down after they have done with self-developers, and shut down self-developers and promote that one, the Edwin Amazing Empowerment Foundation. But the documents of this new registration is still with me, because when the CAC were done with the registration, they have started developing hatred on me because I have rejected extortion outrightly, and I refuse to compromise. And because of that, he was to balance 20,000 to collect his document. His documents are here, which I have posted it on this platform. They are still with me. He's not with any of the documents as at the time I am making this voice note. He hasn't collected because of the 20,000 naira. He ran away. He refused to pay the money and then move on. Therefore, I am giving this public voice note because of the people I brought, like I said earlier. To know my stand from today, and to also to any other meaningful and sensible human, that I am not part of self-developers and their extortion. I am not saying anything about their mother organization. I am not saying they have the money. I'm not saying they don't have the money, as in the mother organization. But verily, verily, I say unto you that after self-developers, they will come up with another project to extort money from you people. Well, I know so many people, I don't want to respond to so many abuses and insults, especially from Dinawa of Gombe, because he is so blind that he doesn't even know what I know. He doesn't know. When did he come to the organization? They started coming out to be talking nonsense. And he's talking about the security agencies. When you write to the security agencies that you want to do screening, that they should give you their usual support, it is the real thing. Because your organization is a registered organization. You are entitled of security. Fine. But did you tell them that this is not the first organizations you have projected or promoted? Did you also tell them that you have extorted money from people from so many projects before now? Have you also told them that you are going to collect more money from people? You are talking about verification. It's normal thing. They will receive and they will stamp. They will send police. They will send DSS. They will protect your environment. Nobody is fighting you people for whatever you are doing. But my advice is that stop this. Stop this. But I'm also happy that I've been able to tell the people I brought to the organization that I'm not part of this, and that none of them should pay. And every reasonable and meaningful Nigerians, please use that little money. That little money, by the time they gathered from millions of people, from thousands of people, is enough for them to cash out. Where is the National Social Database? And if you ask them, look at the name, National Social Database. Everybody thought that it's from the federal government of Nigeria. And as they said, that the federal government, all those nonsense they were saying just to get money from the poor masses, and which they know the accounts they pay the money to. Thank you very much for listening to this brief voice note. This is not going to be the end. They will still bring another organization. But please, the foot soldiers of self-developers and Edwin alias Amazing Grace, and in Idan, tell him to come and collect his document, to pay the 20,000 naira and collect the document. I have posted the certificate here. Thank you very much, and remain blessed.